Hey guys, welcome to the 7th episode of the Let's Play series, the solo one anyway. In this episode, I kind of dedicated the entire episode to just making the flower garden. So it's kind of a short one. It's going to be, small, sweet, get a few subscribers in who wanted to be in the flower garden. We also had to decide a few different things, like in this clip that you're about to see, I spoke about how the terrain wasn't exactly the greatest for what we were doing. But regardless, I was able to make it work, and I was able to map out a little bit of a plan for the area so that we could have everything that we wanted and needed. Besides that, I'm sure you guys noticed, but with the YouTube titles, I'm putting a little bit of a description of what we're doing in the video in the beginning of it. I just thought that would help out a little bit more on what videos what. Also, let me know what you think of doing my intros like this. I think it flows into the video a little bit better, but I'm not too sure. But let me know what you guys think, and I hope you enjoy the video. So to be honest, I kind of realized that the garden's going to be a bit difficult to do in this area. There's just so much mountain and not enough land. I mean, okay, that sounds weird. There's so much like hill and mountain and not enough flat land for me to like really get one down. With that being said, I'm thinking I'm going to start it on top of the mountain. I know that will be like kind of out the way and like not really that close, I guess. But considering that I plan on expanding everything to go up the mountain, I think it'll work out pretty well. Let me see if I can get some refs real quick, or some references, my bad, and we'll go from there on what we decide to actually do. But I think that's what I'm going to end up doing, is putting it at the top and get safe. Alright, I got an idea. It's a bit grand, but it'll work. And the first step to this idea is to get a bunch of dirt, which actually I have lots in here, and leaves, which I can get lots of because I'm surrounded by forestry. So the dirt is just to level out the ground a bit. The leaves are going to be to separate the different flowers and also paths. I want to get oak leaves. I think they look the best. Also, sorry I sound weird. I'm like just getting over being sick. Alright, that should be good. I've got almost 4 stacks of that. And I'll come back and chop those down later. At a later date. I am always in need of wood, so I'm sure it'll come. Alright, so the idea that I've got is for... Is that a pink sheep? What the fuck? Yo, okay. You're an unexpected addition to the server. Is this my looting sword? Yes, it is. Okay, anyways, that was random. So, I need flatland, like a lot of it. And that's why we got all the dirt, was to fill some holes and then chop the mountain down to be about where I wanted it. But, I'm realizing now that there's going to be a lot of chopping. It's more going to turn the mountain into like a plateau, which is not what I wanted. I could just level the mountain, but I feel like the mountain gives a lot to the area. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to need to find a new reference, I guess, because the one that I have is for a flat area. What are you guys doing? You know what? Instead of doing some overly fancy thing like I usually do, where like it's super themed and looks super beautiful and all that, I think this time I'm just gonna go with some old Minecraft. Just take down the birch forest right here, turn it into the garden, maybe add a few layers. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So today we're taking it back. We're going to old Minecraft, simple times, fun. That starts with tearing down these trees. I don't really use birch trees in my... It's not like this is a hit to my area because I don't really use the birch trees. They kind of just sit around. And it gives me a lot of spare woods, so I'm not complaining about it. Like really, I could just set these on fire and it'd do the same thing as what I'm trying to do now. Which actually... Let me go grab a flint. I I need to label these chests. I don't know what's where. Alright, that'll help out plenty. And then now I need to start tearing, or not tearing it down, but leveling it out. The ground here. It's like down here, it can afford to be more flat and not look weird. And then of course I'll go back on like this and smoothen it out some. You know, I'm realizing that this is the exact thing that I didn't want to do without a beacon. Sadly, the wither farm, after trying it out for a little bit, needs some more work. It's not perfect yet. Still some spawn proofing and other things that I need to go back and do, which I might go and try and knock some of that out now that I'm getting this extra wood. So I don't actually need to push this side back too far. I just need to push it back enough to where I can push this back and it kind of blend. This is where I wish I just had TNT. Wait a minute. I actually don't remember how to make TNT. I'm just assuming this is it. My assumption was wrong. Is it like this? It is. I can make 2. That's a pretty big dent, actually. That'll help a lot. Oh yeah. That's actually so helpful. Maybe I should make a creeper farm at some point. Now that's something I really like. I've seen videos of people making creeper farms and I never once in my life was like, I want to do that. Okay. So that levels that pretty well. Could always do better. There you go. That's the idea. It works in like a city setting. I don't know if it's gonna work here, but so far it doesn't look too bad, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm actually gonna keep that right there. And then right here it'll start mellowing out. I think I'm gonna do like 3 blocks a layer. Well, no, because it's gonna be flower and then sign. Well, I could always do it like, I could do it flower, sign, instead of like flower, sign. No, I'm gonna do it like that. So I'm gonna be about 4 blocks a layer. And for simplicity, I might just make this like its own little section, so I don't have to waste away at my durability to try and make it all completely mellow. Because if I'm doing it 4 blocks each, that'll be here to like here. That'll be a pain in the ass. I might do that though. I might do that. Over there it'll be especially difficult, but for right here, it won't be that hard. I'll just do it. Yeah, but this though, I think I'm gonna just have this be like a cutoff and then just the next layer instead of doing all that. I really am gonna have to spawn proof this area though, because I do not want the chance of some creeper or something coming by and just ruining it. Oh, the anger I would go through. Unreal. I keep changing my mind on it, but that's my final decision. I'm pushing it back. And then this is gonna be pushed back one. And then now we're gonna go. I need to get a mending villager soon. I have a lot of like spawners around. I could easily make a XP farm, but wouldn't mean anything without mending version. I mean, okay, that's misleading. It would mean something, but it wouldn't mean as much. Okay, now this is useful. I'll just toss it in there. Probably forget about it until like one day I'm checking it for no reason at all and see it. So the ones that are real close like this, I'm gonna just do small flowers. And as I get further back, I'll do bigger and bigger flowers. Got dark so fast. Excuse me. Alright, this is what we've got so far. Alright, so first set of names, which actually I have already picked out. So, we've got our good old pal, Mysterious User. Let's see, I would love to be in a rose garden, so we've got Frog Prince 3997. I'll do it more like this. Frog Prince 3997. Then over here, I believe this person wanted to be, I don't know, Quitech 17, Quitech. I don't know how you're supposed to say that, I'm sorry. I will get your capitalization right though. And then we've got Meerkats. Boom. So that's our first set of names, and then I'll just throw these down. And you guys are all in the Ilium area. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this instead. It's a bit easier to see it from down here now. It's not much of a rose garden at the moment, but it's a garden. So we're just gonna call it the flower garden. And it's gonna be all of this, and back here, and all of that. That's gonna be our new reoccurring theme, is the flower garden and people entering into it. I don't believe it's gonna get too big of a deal. Like, I don't think too many people are gonna be wanting to be in the flower garden, so I'm not adding too much land for it. But if it gets to that point, you know, we can always expand. But for now, this is the flower garden. But anyway, that'll be that for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. All we really did was work on the flower garden, and that was kind of it. But, you know, this was something that I did want to do for the community in my world. So I think it was a time well spent, personally. It ain't much, you know, just a little corner, but you know, this is the community area. I'm not going to be doing anything with this area now. This is all for you guys, so I hope you guys like it. Besides that, like I said in the other videos, my Discord server is open now if you want to join. Please like and subscribe, since apparently these are things I'm supposed to be saying. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.